Well, hello scrappers. I've had a couple of requests for doing some faucets. So sometimes they can be easy, sometimes not so easy. You see this one here for bathroom sink. A lot of times they'll have a plate on the bottom, and as you can see, pretty much all of this is yellow brass. So first thing I'll do, if I just hit the top of that, find out if that's cast aluminum or maybe plastic. So much anymore they make this stuff out of plastic. I'm thinking looks like aluminum. It got dark real quick. Got dark pretty quick, so I'd say a die cast. Well, it almost looks like copper, but after putting that on it, but I know it's not. It may have a real super thin coating of copper. A lot of times on these, instead of trying to find the right size wrench, just get you a crescent wrench. Plumbing is a very good supply of brass. Especially when you get into the older plumbing, brass and copper. Yeah, so I'm going to say that's die cast. I'm going to check these. Get my copper sulfate. Yeah, that turned dark real quick, so I'm going to say that's die cast also. Probably should have got a little bucket over here for that, but and these pull right out. Plastic. Older ones these would probably be brass if you had an older one. Yeah, they just pulled right out of there. It looks like there's a little plastic insert or something in there. So I'll take my long punch. A little spring in there too. Okay, so that's clean brass. Put all that over there. Set it upside down. Here we go. So there really wasn't anything to that one. This kitchen sink one might be a little different story. It looks like we had a copper inlet here, and they cut it. I got 3 Phillips screws there. So let me change my grill over. Got an Allen screw on the back of that handle. Where that copper tube was crimped, it's kind of hard to get at that one screw. Okay, magnet sticks to that piece, and to those pieces. I'll grind the spot on this and we'll see what we got. Okay, I'm not sure if the camera's picking that up or not, right in here. But that is definitely brass. So we'll set that aside. I think I'm done with this wrench. Yeah, Allen wrenches. Got the one I need, so put the rest of it back and out of the way. Yeah, I've got a whole 5-gallon bucket full of these things out there, so I did have a couple of requests, so I thought, well, this might be a good time to go ahead and do it. The magnet's not sticking to those two screws, so I'll have to check them, see what we got. Grind the head of one of those. I saw a couple sparks fly, so I'm going to say that those are stainless steel, non-magnetic. You can see that I think this is all brass here. This piece has got some weight to it. We'll check it out here in a few minutes. Okay, this thing's gonna turn. I'm gonna put this in the vise real quick. Hopefully that'll keep that from turning. Okay, I got it broke loose. Okay, I'm going to cut that piece of copper off at the angle grinder. Watch your ears. Piece of copper. Okay, now I'm going to grind on this and these two pieces and find out what we got. Well, this piece and this piece are brass, so I got a little more cleaning on this. This one here looked like aluminum, cast aluminum. I'm going to hit it with the, yep, it turned dark. There where I ground on it turned dark, so that's die cast. I don't know if there's much difference in price in die cast and aluminum though. I'll have to check into that. That's trash. This little ball, I'm not sure. Let's see. Sparks are flying, so that's stainless steel. So there's stainless, copper. A little spring and a little rubber washer. See if we can dig the other one out of there. There it is. There's a couple little springs. Ground it there and ground it here. And it's yellow brass. So now we got this one. Okay, we got a little plastic plug right here. Get it out of the way. I probably should have changed blades on that angle grinder before I started. Watch your ears. I'm gonna fire it up again. Okay, so that's copper there. I haven't sold any brass in a long time. I'm getting a pretty good pile of it. I need to probably take it in sometime this summer. Find out what price is going for. But from what I understand, a little bit of copper and with the brass won't necessarily take money away from what you're making, because there's copper and brass anyway, but still it never hurts to check with your yard. So this piece should be brass. Telling how old this thing is. I'm going to check that real quick. I'm sure it's brass, but yep. That's brass. And we got a little screw right here that holds the washer on. And of course it's wanting to turn the whole shaft, so I'm going to put it in the vise real quick. There we go. And that screw there should either be brass or stainless steel or copper, being it's right in there where the water's at. We'll get us a weight on all this here shortly. We're just about done tearing down everything here. That's a nice chunk of brass right there. I'm going to try to improvise here, but I can't hold the shaft. Okay, so what I will do, I will reposition the camera and we'll see how much we've got here. This thing's getting pretty. Not sure if you can see that. I might try to put it down here by the scale. That way you can see what's on the scale and the weight. If it'll work. Some stuff up behind it maybe. Yeah. Things are different stuff touching the scale. Yeah, you can see the numbers, and here's a die cast. I figure it's probably about 40 cents a pound roughly. 14 ounces, that's a couple ounces shy of a pound, so what do we got, 30 cents, 30, 35. And we don't have much copper at all on this bunch. Not much copper at all. I'm not sure. I've never broke it down to an ounce, but yeah, not much. And for the most part, I think it's got some solder here. So number 2, stainless steel. I probably could have thrown the stainless. Probably could have thrown the stainless on there with the die cast, because they're both probably about the same price. What's that saying? 4 pounds? £4, 11 ounces. So almost 4 3/4 pounds of brass at $2 and something a pound. So $8, $9 right there, and didn't take that long to clean that up. So of course you got your time going out and picking it up, and your gas and stuff like that involved too. But you know, I think most of that bucket was given to me by one guy last year. So, but hey, if you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends. If you're not a subscriber, appreciate it if you would. Take a look at my playlist and see what you think. I do tear down videos, stuff like that, kind of help new scrappers learn how to do this stuff. And I don't know if you can see me there or not. I don't have my monitor plugged in. Let me back this thing up. And then I do some melting videos where I melt copper, brass, aluminum. Got a lot of aluminum videos. Yep, almost got this done here. There we go. I really need a camera person. But I want to thank everyone for watching, and check the description below the video. I'll have a link in there for my Amazon affiliate page. I have a lot of tools that I use and consumables, sawzall blades, cutting discs, stuff like that. And just wanted to welcome you along for the ride, you know, kind of see what I'm doing. I got a lawnmower out there. I got here a week or so ago. I'm trying to fix it and get it running. I think the part's supposed to be in today, so might be doing an update on that soon. I've got a 0 turn. I believe it's the head gaskets, so I've got a little work ahead of me on that one when I get the time. But yeah, we had a good rainstorm last night. My drain up here uphill, it plugged up, so I had a river running through here last night apparently. So I got that dug out and cleaned up, so that should work good now and get it dried out in here. But that's some of how you tear down a few different faucets. And like I said, there's usually some good brass in there. So very good brass, a little bit of copper, some die cast. You know, they try to keep it cheap where they can. You know, I was hoping that was brass because that's got some good weight to it. And then how I tell, made up a solution here, about a teaspoon for all that water of this Zep root killer. It's and then you spray a little bit on, grind a spot, spray some on there. If it stays clear, it's cast aluminum. If it gets dark, then it's die cast. I guess it got a lot of zinc in there or something. And if you see little bubbles, it's magnesium. So, and that's a tip I picked up from another YouTuber called CU Scrapping. And Roger, he's a pretty good old boy. You might check out his channel. He's got some good good videos there. And we'll see you guys in the next video. So happy scrapping, folks.